In this week's DancePlug dish, an Australian TV dance show gets cut in half, Kanye West dancers give the star a surprise shout-out on board, and Maxim Shrimkovsky is said to slap his partners in rehearsal. So much more coming up right now. Before we get started, we just wanted to remind you that there is only 1 week left to submit your choreography for the World Dance Awards 2012 show. I'm telling you guys, do not miss this opportunity. Go to talenthouse.com now. Uh-oh, with all the summer dance TV series, is the market getting oversaturated? For Australia, looks like that could be the case. Sarah Murdoch's dance competition show Everybody Dance Now is getting cut to only 1 hour per week. The network says the show lost more than half of their audience by the second episode, which doesn't bode well for its future viewings. Without a big turnaround, it can't be long until the show is cut altogether. Over to you, Star, for your music video pick of the week.
Brandy is back with a catchy track that will put her back on the map again. She paired up with Chris Brown in her new single, Put It Down. The dancing is straight up hip-hop and heels. Can someone say choreographer Frank Gatson? Brandy's last dancing stint was on Dancing with the Stars, where she showed off her sassy attitude. Looks like sassiness has translated to her latest music video. Work it out, Brandy.
Looks like some of Kanye's biggest fans might be his own dancers. On a flight from their tour in Australia, the ballet dancers surprised the star with a flash mob to his own hit Runaway. Of course, the event was caught on video and can be seen online. Needless to say, there were some very confused passengers, including the guy who couldn't get back to his seat from the restroom.
Right downtown Los Angeles, just finished watching the premiere of I Fell From Heaven and you didn't even care. I'm gonna take you behind the scenes and get a little one-on-one with Devin and Jamila. Follow me. Tell me, what was going on in that head of yours, girl?
You know, it's funny. It was actually when we were creating Zingdeed, and we were in the heat of it. We had so much work to do, and it was like one moment where I was like, Jam, can we please do something really bright and extravagant? We were really excited about Zingdeed, but we were like, next time? And she was like, can we just stay focused? And I'm like, okay. But then there were like moments where I'd break off, and I'm like, we gotta do something like Alice in Wonderland meets Tim Burton meets Courtney Love and Friends.
What we wanted to do tonight was we wanted to touch on some themes in the film, and even though the audience hadn't seen the film yet, we wanted to give a little bit of whether it was tone or whether it was actual alcohol or whether it was being sexy. We just wanted to just give you a whole world of this life of being in a relationship and then what happens before and after. Yeah.
Yes.
It's very refreshing to be able to see different concepts with a new twist.
This piece started with an actual dance piece that Devin had choreographed to Whiskey and Rags, and then it kind of blossomed into something a little different, where I was the main character, and it all started with the idea of being kind of broken up with, and then kind of not knowing where to go with that broken heart other than the bottle, you know, just kind of whimsical and kind of comical and just kind of like throwing caution to the wind to just like forget about things. And then it kind of developed into this idea, and it was actually really easy to develop my character because I had really great direction from Jamila and Devin. We just really wanted to like set the tone for I Fell From Heaven and You Did Not Even Care.
Last week, at age 83, marked the sad passing of Remy Charlip, a dancer, choreographer, and founding member of Merce Cunningham Dance Company. Not just a dancer, Charlip was a huge proponent of children's education. He founded the children's theater programs at Sarah Lawrence College and was even an illustrator for children's books. Charlip's extremely innovative style used tools like airmail dance, where he would send drawings to dance companies and let them choreograph works to the images.
Did you know that Remy Charlip's famous airmail dances started because he was late creating a piece for a friend of his? With not much time left and living abroad in Paris, he ended up sketching movements on a postcard and sent them to the choreographer. Pretty clever, huh? Postcard.
I don't know if you can tell, but I was having a party up there. That show was, I don't know what was going on, but it was the most fun show for me, I must say.
Oh, it felt so good because the past couple of weeks I've been told not to bring out my sexiness and hold it back a little bit, and now I was able to bring the ballroom out, and it was super fun, and I had an amazing experience with Nick.
I'm not here to compete. I'm not here to come back week after week. I'm here to help my partner have the best performance that they can have and execute the style that they were given.
Before we went on stage, Alex and I were just like, let's just be in our own world. Let's just dance for each other and forget the expectations, forget all the pressure. Let's just enjoy this. And we were just trying to feel each other and feel each other's bodies, and it just was such an honor to dance with him, and it was so incredible to work with SYTYCD, and she just brought so much out of us.
It's like if I died and went to heaven, those are the two dancers that would be standing at the door. I mean, honestly, I've been wanting to work with Eliana since day one, since I saw her. I mean, I think she is the one to win.
And in your intro, you said you were terrified, so tell me why.
Because 1, technically it's hard. 2, partnering-wise it's hard. 3, choreography-wise it's hard. 4, it was Travis.
I mean, it's not like I've never ever done a hip-hop class, ever. Never. So my first time was Vegas Week, the routine we did there. So that was really scary because most dancers usually have some kind of experience in a different genre, and I do not.
So You Think You Can Dance in America's Best Dance Crew and Dancing with the Stars, all those shows have become so big, but there are so many dancers out there, and they have to know that it's not the only way. So You Think You Can Dance is an amazing experience and show, but it's not for everyone. Right. And that's okay, because everyone has their own journey.
So we just witnessed the top 10 dwindle down to the top 8. Tonight was such an emotional roller coaster. We saw some standout performances, and unfortunately we saw George and Audrey go home. But I can't wait to see what's going to go on next. We're going to give you the behind the scenes scoop always. DancePlug.com. Stay tuned.
Talking about dance legends, August 23rd marked the 100th anniversary of Gene Kelly's birth. The charismatic actor, dancer, singer, famous for his movies Singing in the Rain, On the Town, and American in Paris, has been celebrated all year long, especially in his hometown of Pittsburgh. Will you celebrate by dancing, swinging on a lamppost in the rain? As soon as she got her BFA in modern dance from the University of Utah, Tiffany Hancock jet-setted around the world to dance throughout the US, Italy, and even Taiwan. She has worked in the arts with the Boys and Girls Club and numerous elementary and high schools in the US. So it's very fitting then that she is heading back to school for a degree in education. She is also guest teaching at the Columbia Performing Arts School this fall. Rhetorical Dance Company's 6th full-length production is bringing to the stage a fortune-telling lineup of works centered around a tarot card reading. With 10 jazz works by 7 talented choreographers, be sure to check it out and see what your future holds. Performances are at the Martha B. Knoebel Dance Theater in Long Beach on August 24th and 25th. LA dancers, Leslie Scott's EDIFY movement is calling out to you to help raise funds for an emergency at an orphanage in Mexico. With 2 days of workshops on August 25th and 26th at NoHo Pack and Live Art Dance Studio, you can attend amazing classes with the likes of Shonique Sneed, JoJo Diggs, and Barry Youngblood, and support a good cause all at the same time. Alex Little's advanced contemporary combo for the week, Pieces, demands the most challenging form of control. Though you have to complete your lines and let the movement go, also hold your core and be ready to stop on a dime.
Maroon 5's got a new sound which is keeping their fans on their toes, and I like it. Pick up their new album, Overexposed, and you will know what I'm talking about. Their second single off the album, One More Night, lends to any genre of dancing, including jazz, hip-hop, and even tap. The syncopation is awesome, and their down and dirty beats make me want to put the song on repeat. So if you're looking for a song for class or even to make up a dance in your living room, then download the song today. You won't be disappointed. Now let's get into the dirty, dirty dish.
Hope Solo may be more recently remembered as a gold-medaled Olympic soccer celebrity, but we haven't forgotten her days on Dancing with the Stars, and it looks like she hasn't either. In her recently released memoir, she reminisces about the show and how her partner, Maxim Shmerkovsky, hit her during rehearsals. She claims that her pro partner was physically rough to the point where he slapped her across the face. Although Max won't give the press a comment, he did have some passive-aggressive tweeting since the release of the book, mentioning words like hypocrites and liars. Though as dancers, we take a toll on our bodies, and whether the claims are true or not, it is never okay to be roughhoused. That is all that I have for this week. Next week, I will be catching up with the talented duo of White Tree Fine Art, Nikki and Ethan White, who you may have seen on Paula Abdul's Live to Dance. We will also, of course, still be following So You Think You Can Dance Season 9. I hope you guys are enjoying our brand new channel. Please make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe to stay plugged in on all the dance industry news. I'll see you guys next week. I'm Benjamin Allen saying peace and love.